Hi, it's Joan. I'm covering the Korean. Today's reading is Sura 11 of the Cow, verses 86 to 123. It basically covers judgment. And I'm going to start with a different area. It's Sura 115, called Daybreak, verses 1 to 5, and Sura 114, 1 to 6. It says, Allah, I take refuge in you. You're the Lord of daybreak, from the evil of what has been created, from the evil of darkness as it gathers, from those that practice fortune telling, from the envious. I seek refuge with the true Lord of mankind, from the evil of a sneaking whisperer into the hearts of people, and from Jinn, an intelligent spirit, and whatever is among people. This section mostly covered about 10 statements. It said that whatever Allah leaves you is best for you. It talks about hostility, not to let it lead you into suffering. That Allah is both merciful and loving. Also, as far as lying, you're free to make decisions. God gave you that right. But if you're a liar, it warns you that you will be shamed and punished. Then it talks about judgment. It says that the judger isn't harming you, you harm yourself with your own thinking. And it speaks about corruption, saying that people were supposed to have spoken out against it, but they indulged in luxuries, and so now they're guilty and wrongdoers. It again covers Pharaoh, saying that he was a commander of, what was the exact wording? He's just not a just leader, that his commands weren't what they were supposed to be. It covers making sure you do your prayers at the transition about the day, and that God never destroys a city with righteous people in it, that Allah has authority and will be the future rule. And I wanted to speak for a while about how Islam is different from the faith I was raised in. It does believe in the fear factor, and I was looking at the codification of Islamic law. This was by, I have the name here, it was Abdul Alim Siddiqui, I believe. But it said that true followers fear God in the information. And I thought, well, there's kind of something to it, because whenever there are rules, such as any building you enter, I know that even for myself, I found it that if there wasn't a punishment, I thought someone would just forgive me. But at the point that they say, if you don't do this, then you'll be asked to leave the building, and the rule was you just had to wear your badge, so that they knew that they had already authorized your behavior. Also, when I was a little girl, punishment changed. It was more corporal. In school, they used it was the equivalent of a boat or some form of paddle to spank elementary kids. But it was a really well-run school. It was quiet, orderly. Respect was shown to each other and to the teachers, to the principal. It was clean. And then as I aged, even with daycare, I went to kindercare, and they told me one day that I wasn't to spank my daughter, which was a practice I always had. I would let her know, I would give her to 3 to do what she was supposed to do, and she knew the rules. If by 3 she didn't comply, I spanked her lightly in the same area all the time, so that she could tell it from abuse. But I went to kindergarten one day and they told me as a parent I couldn't make my own decisions, that on their property, even in the parking lot near my car, I was not to spank my child, that corporal punishment was being replaced with positive reward. And I just questioned it. I remember working in a dental office, and there was a lady, she started promising her child trips to the mall and all kinds of things if she would just go sit in the dental chair. And I thought, wow, is that what it's supposed to be? So, no, there's good and bad in just about every subject, but I thought I would bring that up a little bit.